Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your last weekly reading for 2022. This is for Capricorn Sun and Rising for December 26th to January 1st. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your reading to get a little bit more specific. And the reason I do this, Capricorn, I love you. I want you to feel like this is a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. And also, astrology came first. That's why every tarot card has an astrological element, ruling planet. I mean, we go really deep when the two are combined. Now, Capricorn, I have great news for you. All right. Jupiter, as you know, I told you last week, if you saw my reading last week, which was a very great reading for you, Jupiter's gone into your fourth house, your domestic sector. So you'll see a lot of improvements, advancements, and luck in your domestic life. So we're talking about your home, we're talking about relationships, we're talking about family, parents, all of that. Okay, remember, Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, luck, prosperity, profit, expansion in your sign. Okay, up until May 2023. The second big news is happy birthday. All right, Capricorn, happy birthday. I hope you're having a great birthday season. You know, this week is all about you. It's all about you. All right, we have a bundle of planets in your sign and in the first house. Okay, this is where the sun shines. All right, so you are going through some excellent moments. You have listen, there's probably a lot of Capricorns who are going to go through like some moments of like self-identity, like, oh, this is what I want. Oh, this is what I know, what I'm passionate about. Oh, I love that this is happening. Oh, I'm going to propose here. Or, you know, there's a lot of we're moving forward in a really great way. Okay. One last thing is Venus is very active this week. We already know Venus is in your sign. Okay. Very active. So just go be social, have fun, long hair, don't care. All right. This is the week to do it. And it is the last week of the year, New Year's Eve. If you're new to my channel, I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you want to follow along, but they're all there. And this is a great week. Okay. So Capricorn, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for December 26th to January 1st for Capricorn Sun and Rising. I hope you are all reading your rising sign as well, because it really does give the complete picture, the full picture of what's going on. You know, especially if you read your horoscope, and you know, there are some times, you know, maybe it's a daily, maybe it's a weekly, maybe it's a monthly, and you're just like, this doesn't really resonate with me. Because everything is happening in your rising sign. All right, the rising is where the sun was on the eastern horizon when you were born. It really does fuel your sun sign. Now, it's also, you know, you do have to look at your birth chart as well to get like the full picture, but we're gonna go ahead and do your sign, Capricorn Sun and Rising. I'm loving this. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, could this be the best reading you've had? Listen, you tell me. All right, you tell me. You're blowing me away already. You got the Lovers card. Okay, so when I said earlier Jupiter is in your domestic sector, relationships, okay? Relationships, family, love. I mean, listen, this is really, really amazing. This is the Lovers card. Sure, it's about love and relationships and even partnerships if you're not here for love, if you're not here for relationships, career too, okay? Came up in your past, all right? So the big thing about this card, it really is about choices, okay? And remember how I said it's all about self-identity for you right now, okay? All these planets in your first house, a lot of self-identity, thinking about where you are at this moment in time, what you want in the future, what are some things you want to let go. And hey, listen, we're at the end. This is the last week of the year. This is natural too, okay? When we come upon the new year, we make resolutions. We think about what we want to do to improve our lives, what we want to leave behind. But listen, you got the Lovers card, so it looks like there's been a lot of activity within partnerships, okay? Relationships, all right? Now, also, one thing I want you to notice, you can see that, let's just call them Adam and Eve, okay? Adam is staring at Eve. Eve is looking up at the archangel. My light is so weird, so I'm going to do this at an angle. This is really just kind of like spiritual trinity energy happening, okay? This is the subconscious, the self-conscious, the superconscious. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, it's all about choices, okay? So you will, if you haven't already, there could have been a choice you had to make moving forward with a partner, moving forward with a relationship, all right? There could have been something that was on your mind, like, is this right for me? Should I move forward? Or should we take this to the next level? Should we elevate this, propose, get engaged, get married, go off and, into a spaceship to Mars, whatever, and live there for the rest of our lives happily ever after? I mean, listen, bottom line, you had choices, you had options, all right? Now, listen, it's brought us here to the Page of Swords in the heart of your spread. Sorry about that. My camera just went out. So, as you can see, you've gotten the Page of Swords in the heart of your spread, all right? So, Capricorn, this is amazing page ushering in that new change, all right? Swords are the mental suit, okay? This is in the heart of your spread. This is kind of like the headline news of the week. You're eager. You're ready to go. You're ready to go with this, all right? Now, what I love about this, there's a lot of eagerness to him, a lot of, he's very enthusiastic to move forward. So there's a lot of optimism right now, and there's a lot of you just wanting to go with this, the new ideas and new beginnings, but also think about the page. I mean, we can take that word in so many ways, right? Like the page, the newbie, the page, turning the page, next page of the of the book. This is really just kind of like next step energy, but that enthusiasm, that eagerness to keep going and to go with something new. You may also there could have been something really inspired you. There could have been something that really inspired you, all right? Some messages that coming through. Listen, you did get the Five of Cups, all right? In your challenge area, though, okay? And so, with the Page of Swords in the heart of your spread, remember, turning that page, starting something new, really just boom, eagerness to move forward. We're going to have to leave something behind, okay? Especially because you got the Lovers in your past. Remember, that's about choices, too. Now, you can see that he's looking at the spilled cups, so focused on that, so absorbed by that. A little bit of grief, a little bit of loss, okay? He can't even see the two full cups behind him. The two cups, the Two of Cups is a card of love, right? And so, one thing that I want you to do this week, let it go. Let things go. Find some comfort in there. If there is something that has happened that has caused you grief, caused you, some heartbreak, find ways, and of course do it at your comfort level, but find ways to move forward from that, because it is about letting things go, okay? You did get the Page of Swords, all right? This is that new, fresh energy, okay? Enthusiasm to move forward, okay? And I love that about your spread. I haven't even gotten to your future card yet. Oh my goodness. And I know you can see it. So you know what I'm talking about letting those things go, okay? Let those things go. It could be a little bit painful, and some of y'all could be in a situation this week where there is something that you're just like, I know this is gonna hurt. I know this is gonna hurt. But listen, there's a reason why we're not robots, okay? We're human beings. We're built with emotions, okay? Now, here's the thing. Emotions are neutral, all right? It's the action you put toward the emotions that put them in motion. And so I want you to put positive energy toward those emotions, okay? So anything that you feel this week that may feel like, there's going to be something that could be, if something has hurt you, or if you felt like, there's a little grief around something, let's find closure. Let's heal from it, because you have so many cards just moving forward, okay? It's almost like light speed, okay? This is really like, think of a frog that has like a jetpack, all right? Not even a leap, like boom, okay? Who makes that analogy, by the way? I guess I do. Now listen, you did get the Three of Wands in your crown. When I say moving forward, I am not even joking. Come on. Wands are passions, our ideas, creativity, but also work-related. A lot of work-related stuff here. And Capricorn, we know that you are the hardest working sign out of all this, signs in the zodiac, you prioritize work, all right? But now this is also that newness. Look at all that yellow, that freshness, right? This is ready to go. This is, I call it the green light card, okay? And it's in your crown. You're ready. You're so ready. You have the Page of Swords, you have the Three of Wands, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to import, export, go out there, go explore, start this new journey. I love this for you. Boom. You got the Fool. Speaking of new journey and moving forward in this positive way, you got the Fool and the root of your spread, the Fool. Now, here's another play on words. Sure, he's the Fool, but think of it as Full as well. Fullness in life. This is him embarking on this new adventure, all right? And this is him embarking on this new adventure, this new, like, y'all are entering a very new era in your sign. I think I said that in your last reading. I mean, that is actually an understatement, okay? This is almost like brand new you energy, okay? New year, new you, right? How cliche, but listen, that's coming up here. Listen, the Fool, take a look at the, he's standing on the edge of the cliff, no care in the world, not even looking down. That's how much confidence he has. That's how much trust he has, not only in himself, but in the universe. He has the full abundance of the sun, all right? We know the sun is a very powerful symbol. You got it here. And the Lover's card, okay? I said the sun is shining in your sign right now, all right? All this activity in your birthday season, in your first house, you are in the spotlight. Now, with this coming up in the root of your spread, clear as day. Look at this. You have the Three of Wands, you have the Page of Swords, and you have the Fool, all right? This is a new, very new beginning for you. Very new chapter. This week, expect it. It's almost like you're ending 2022 with a bang, all right, with a big bang, all right. It's almost like you're entering a whole new universe, all right, one that you're building for yourself. This is amazing. I freaking love this because look in your future. Look what you pulled in the future area of your spread. You got the Ace of Cups. Capricorn, come on. Who are you? Listen, the Ace of Cups, as we know, this is the heart of tarot. This is all your senses completely overflowing with pure joy, elation, euphoria. I mean, nirvana. This is taking it to the whole other level. Like, you are going to be physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually just completely blissful. I mean, this is rapturous. So the Ace ushers in that new change, that new opportunity, that new beginning. Do you see the pattern here? Do you see all this newness? Capricorn, who are you? I love this for you. Now, one thing that I want to say, the analogy that I make, think about the last time something happened to you that was so joyful, so beautiful, so dynamic. It brought you to tears. This is going to happen again. You're going to have another moment, all right? This came up in your future, all right? This is amazing. I love this. I honestly, Capricorn, you're blowing me away. You're blowing me away. Now, let's get to your staff. Capricorn, if you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. You know I love all that. Even emojis. If you're not a commenter, boop, 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 boop. That's it, right? That's it. Boop, emoji, send emoji. I love it. I love getting emoji notifications. Secondly, if you're a subscriber, I love you so much, and you know that. I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me every week. You really make my day. You make this so much fun for me, and I could not do this without you, and I love being here for you. All right, let's get started with your staff. Capricorn, you listen. All right, that's your choice. Oh, man. You got another page. All right, you got another page. So this is, the Page of Pentacles is very earthbound. This is very you. This is very you as an earth sign. Listen, page represent pentacles. Pages represent earth. Pentacles represent earth. So very, very earthbound. Very, very grounded. Very practical, pragmatic. He's looking at that pentacle. He is compelled by it. He's like, how do I turn this into a gazillion dollars? How do I enrich my life? You want that. You want this new thing, all right? Page, again, that new, turning the page, new beginning, all right? Ushering in that new page, the new change, okay? In your life, all right? This relates to money and wealth, okay? Which relates to career, all right? So if you're here for that, you're here for that. But also, hey, love as well, too, okay? Love as well, too. This is just saying that this is the birth of something that you're going to spend your time actually devoted to it, okay? Remember, Venus is in Capricorn right now. That's a lot of devotion energy. That's a lot of long-term commitment energy, okay? But with this in your staff, the first card in your staff, this is showing you want that, all right? You want this newness. Now, you did get the Five of Swords in your external factors area. So there could be a conflict this week, okay? Now, when I said earlier choices and options, it's showing up in your staff now too, okay? So here's the thing. You can see that this is a conflict card. You can see that, you know, he's holding the swords. He's got the two people are walking away. They've dropped their swords, all right? So there could be some sort of conflict. A message that's coming through, it's more like someone's going to try to like start something with you. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna try to come through, and it's not someone that, yeah, you're not like BFFs. Let's just keep it that way, okay? Or it could be a BFF who's going through it and taking it out on you. But this is all about choosing your battles wisely. All right, could be a very emotional moment. You see the sea in the background. It is not a wall, as some people believe, because it does look like a gladiator stadium, right? Like an arena, but it's not. It's water. Water represents emotion. That's the sea, okay? And it's very cloudy, all right? So it's not a great moment. However, remember what I said. Choose your battles wisely. Battles happen every day. We go through battles every day. It's how you approach it and how you leave it that matters the most, okay? So go, if should it come up, it's all about the self-respect, self-dignity, making sure that you're on top and there's no regret, no revenge energy, none of that. Just be cool with it, because it's going to pass. These clouds are going to clear, all right? You're fine, you're good, okay? You have so much new energy. Now, a message coming through is it looks like someone wants to block this newness. So if you do want to start something, like maybe you have this idea of starting your own business, or maybe you have this idea of like leaving your job that you've been at for 10 years to do something new. Maybe it's, you want to start a relationship with someone that, from the past, because Mercury is going into retrograde at the end of this week, okay? And then, I've talked about, if you haven't seen it, I talked about how after that new moon, which mirrors the new moon, the super new moon we had in the beginning of the year when Venus was retrograde, there's a lot of people that could come up to it from your past, all right? So it does look like there is someone who is with this newness that you may want to approach, or something that you want to kick off or launch or start something new in your life. There may be someone that may not be into it, whether it's your partner, whether it's your parents, whether it's a friend, but listen, you are you. You do you, Capricorn. You do you. All right? Now, listen, you did get the Three of Swords. Now, it came up in a part of your spread, the part of the staff, where it's just saying that you do not want to have any moments of heartbreak. You do not want to have any grief. You do not want to have these situations where it's going to not only affect you here, but here, because remember, the swords are still the mental suit. So what happens here goes up here, but it's just saying that's like a fear of yours moving forward is having your heart broken, all right? But remember, you got the Fool, and he is all about taking that leap of faith, all right? So, and you in your future, you're fine. You got the Ace of Cups. So, you see the pattern here. Now, lastly, hey, you got the Seven of Pentacles. This is in your final outcome. So when I talked about choices earlier, same thing here, okay? This week, take that moment to decide, are you on the right path? Okay? Are you on the right path? Even if you've worked so hard at what you've been doing and you've had public recognition and you're so good at what you do,
if there's something else out there, right? With all this new energy that you've been wanting so bad, so bad, right? Think about it. I'm not telling you to quit your jobs. I'm not telling you to leave your relationships. I'm telling you take some time to think about it, because you can see he's raked in his harvest, everything that he's worked for, okay? Blood, sweat, and tears, all of that, all his wealth and money, and you can see he's taking a little break, okay? Taking a little break to think, hey, is this worth my investment now? I mean, like, and that's also another thing for some Capricorns, thinking about your investments, by the way, okay? But think about it, all right? Think about where you are now, where you want to be in 2023. Again, if you believe that you are on the right path, great. That's amazing. That's awesome. Now, think about maybe you can elevate it, all right? If you are in a job where you're comfortable, where things are good, maybe it's time to, when I say think about where you are now, maybe it's time to get a raise, what is it called? An upgrade in your job, or what is it called when you go to the next level? Anyway, I don't know how, gosh, that word's escaping me. Not an upgrade, promotion. That's it. Promotion. Yeah, a promotion. And even in your relationships too. If you're just, at a point where you're like, hey, listen, I've invested, a year in this relationship. Now I'm going to think, is it time to propose? Okay? Same thing with, like, even like how I said earlier with Jupiter in your fourth house. Maybe you've been in the same place for 10 years. Maybe now, and maybe your partner has been like, hey, move in with me. Maybe it's time to think about that seriously, But in any case, you're in a good place. You're in a really good place. Just know that there may be something that comes up this week, a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of battle. Ask yourself, is this worth my time? And if you are going to go into this argument, or or even just like a little tiff, it's all that matters is how you approach it, okay? How you approach it, all right? Be a better version of yourself. You always want to be the better version of yourself, okay? So, that said, Capricorn, I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited for you. Expect some new beginnings as we approach 2023. I mean, clear as day here. Clear as day. And, just again, come on, the Ace of Cups in your future. I love that for you. Capricorn, you're amazing. I love you so much. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. I will, this is the last reading for 2022. I'll see you in 2023 for, I guess, next week is January, January's readings. And again, if you're new to my channel, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love that. It really does help my channel grow if you're a subscriber. I love you so much. Happy New Year, everyone. I'll see you next year. Bye-bye.